So when I go to these legal conferences, when I hear judges speak, therapists talk, they all talk about after a divorce, you should be co-parenting with your husband. It's a great concept that 98% of the population can and should be doing. That's where you're both working together to raise your kids. You're collaborating with your husband on how you're going to deal with all the complexities of parenting, just as you would if you were still married. When you're married to a narcissist, though, and you divorce them, this co-parenting concept is kind of like a unicorn. It just probably really doesn't exist. So usually you end up, as much as you try to co-parent, which you should do, you end up doing parallel parenting. That means that you're doing what you should be doing. You're trying to make the best parenting decisions possible on your side, and your husband, because he refuses to cooperate with you, is making his decisions over there. And you do your best by making the best parenting decisions for your kids to ultimately result in them growing into successful adults. Maybe the parallel parenting concept might not sound like the most ideal thing for you, but you got to recognize things for what they are. You have two choices, none of which might not have been what you thought you'd be deciding when you got married, but your two choices are: one, you can stay in a toxic relationship and have your kids ruined by growing up in a household where their mother is being manipulated and abused, and they will be too. Or number two, you can parallel parent and do the best job you can when you're with your kids. And when you frame it in that perspective, parallel parenting is going to win every time. That's what's going to be best for your kids. And if you're resonating with this story or suspecting it might be how things go for you, it's just imperative as you get closer to the divorce process that you align yourself with an attorney who really understands that stuff, because there are some things during the divorce where you can really get some specific details and a focused parenting plan that limits the chaos that your husband can impact on your kids when he becomes your ex-husband.